I almost quit. I really almost gave up earning this stupid sword in Guild Wars 2. To earn the Fiery Dragon Sword in Guild Wars 2, you gotta play through Guild Wars 1. And honestly, f the Maguuma jungle and f this mission. Anyway, all right, so it's looking grim. Rorik went full last stand hero and got crushed by some frozen water. See, when I call it like that, an avalanche sounds so much less intense. Anyway, he got a half-off deal on a haircut, and now he is in the mists, looking down on us like the last Pringle in the tube. Somehow, we are now leading the Ascalon leftovers through the rest of this mountain, which is bold. Up until like 20 minutes ago, we had a ridiculously muscular dwarf leading us all the way through, and now they have said that we can be free. What the hell can go wrong?
He's sacrificing them! What the shit? I knew it!
Oh my goodness, who saw this coming? The evil white mantle. Oh, this is a turn of events. Oh my god, I don't want to do this mission again. I failed it 3 times, come on. We pick up our journey, kicking down the door to these cold centaur folk who, don't worry, they were promptly sent to the glue factory, retired to the farm where all centaur go. They were retired. Yeah, eventually we get to a cave and we are approaching some of the white mantle units. They are totally our friends, I'd bet. They really have our best interest at heart, I'd bet. And they won't totally use our kindness to further their evil plans, right? I'd bet. We kind of had a whole entire expansion in Guild Wars 2 that kind of covered that they are the baddies. But anyway, we cruised through the equivalent of 200 cave trolls in the course of about 5 minutes, so suck on that, Pippin.
Fool of a took.
And now we are marching into the gates of Lion's Arch, which I'm sure that city will last for thousands of years without being destroyed or rebuilt and then destroyed again, without a doubt. Well, we finally get to the new biome with nothing but undead and the evil version of the Little Mermaid, which is actually kind of cool. Hey, branching out a little, you know, Little Mermaid 2 didn't really do all that well, so you got to find work somewhere else. There have been times where I thought about rearranging my talents to better suit to be a Mesmer hybrid like these guys, but maybe that's just me. It's an illusion of choice. We fight through a ton of dead, and they make a beeline for my one single healer, Alessia. Like, legit, they hunt her down like she's a Scooby snack, and they cripple her so she can get overwhelmed so easily. I should really bring a res signet at some point. Anyway, we make for the next mission. Okay, so I immediately jump into this mission, and again, if you don't know, Guild Wars 1 missions can either be hit or miss. They can either take 10 to 15 minutes, or they can take 50 minutes to slog through with a gimmick at the end that makes you lose immediately, speaking from experience.
Perfectly calm, dude.
Looks like we will need to clear out some of the undead that are attacking Lion's Arch, and yo dog, you better get used to that. We got a lot of undead in your future. Well, we slaughter the equivalent of the Lich King's army leading up to the gates, and basically they say, hey, if you want to get in, you got to go get your rear to Justicar Ablion. These undead really aren't a lively crowd, are they?
Oh, brother, this guy stinks!
You can't stop me. Anyway, most of the mobs leading up to this place are very easy. Warlock, a sorcerer, nothing too crazy. But then we meet the Justicar, and now we have an army of pawns. Nothing in this game happens if I am not the one leading, and you will see what I mean here shortly. The first couple of waves go down like a double glizzy sundae, and now we march onto the swamp. I clear out with my group most of these skelly boys, but where are the white mantle support? I pan the camera around literally to see them tanking the ground, because hey, guess what? They can't hang and didn't bring any heal skills. Guys, this is like 5 enemies and there were 20 of you. No wonder y'all are terrible villains. Well, we bury the dead back underground, and now Hablion starts glazing us up like about how mighty cute my twink body is, and we get access to Lion's Arch. And everyone runs away in uniform robotic fashion. We cross into LA, but then another cutscene shows some white mantle looking all creepy and sneaky, except for this lady. Like, I'm not gonna lie, the stockings are doing it for me. Well, they get some creepy crawly undead following them, and honestly, once the first guy died, it should have been just assigned to GTFO. You're overwhelmed, just run. They get that cripple attack, and there's no saving you from there. You're done. And then out walks a giant evil demon guy called the Undead Lich, which honestly, he's not even really all that scary, but what's really funny is his skeleton guard in the background staring like, what now, boss? Where are we going? I check out Lion's Arch, and then I step outside to earn my first hero named Mox, which honestly is a way cooler version than that of the Guild Wars 2 golems. I'm not gonna lie, I love him. He's big and he's beefy, and that's how I like him. They kind of downgraded when they got the new golems, didn't they? I gather some new skills and get burned by these little fiery boys, but now I'm making a beeline to finish the mission, so I sprint basically through this entire zone and head to the Delesio seaboard, and now we are ready to start the next mission. Apparently, we have to make it to the Temple of Tolerance before they are overrun by undead, which is a little ironic seeing as the White Mantle really own a place called the Temple of Tolerance. The White Mantle, really? Geez, propaganda much.
No! That's too specific!
This is one of the more frustrating missions that I've done thus far, not only because it takes quite a while to get where you gotta go, but I get sidetracked because, hey, the bonus objective is right here. Oh, just wait. Apparently, we pick up Benji, and we were supposed to keep him alive to start the bonus objective. So I literally go and kill every other mob here to head over to Benji because he's not listening, and it's not my fault that you have the name of an 8-year-old boy. Grow the hell up and take care of yourself. We kill the mob that he was fighting, which is a healer, unironically, and he almost died to the healer. Then he offers a quest, but this damn kid runs away from me at the same speed that I chase him. So we are literally Scooby-Doo running back and forth, and he's like, tee-hee, you can't catch me, tee-hee. God damn it, Benji. The bonus is for us to deliver the offering of the statue to Melindrew, which is, okay, cool. We can do that. I guess I can start. So I go completely the wrong way and start going the actual way to finish the mission, not the bonus, but luckily I'm just EXP farming. I haven't really done any of the outside open world quests, mainly because that's not helping me get that sword that I'm after. So I fight a ton more undead to get to this other side of the temple, to the Temple of Tolerance, only to find out that if I want to do the bonus mission, I had to talk to the other guard at the back of the town. Fuck this mission, man. After doing a veritable marathon, I get the offering and end up back at the Temple of Tolerance. Now, I don't want my party to wipe while I am doing this because I've already come this far and spent so much time in this mission, and I want to finish the bonus, so I go make a beeline right past all the guards here at the temple who I'm apparently supposed to be protecting. Confessor Dorian is just like, okay, bye then. You're like a level 20 monk. You can heal your allies, do better, Jesus. Well, I'm carrying an item and I can't drop it, so I say to hell with it. Let my team handle the fights, right? And I'll just run straight to where I gotta go. I realize that this is not gonna be so easy, so instead of just standing back and letting them deal with all that, I try to beeline past all of the mobs all the way up to the offering temple, and I do make it. I get to the bonus objective, so now I can focus on killing all the mobs and picking where the mission is up. Also, ironically, our necromancer died. I just find that funny. You think he would have figured it out. Oh, hey, Confessor Dorian, he died too, and apparently that instantly kills everyone on the map who is fighting for that side. Why? Why wouldn't it be this way? I failed the mission, so now I have to go back and kill all the mobs up until the temple again. But this time I brought Mox, and oh my god, this is unfair. He's level 20 and hips like an absolute truck. We literally cruise through all the enemies no problem because our big boy, and it's just unfair, man. By the way, to finish this mission the normal way, it still takes about 25 minutes as the undead spawn. You kill them and you wait for more. Well, we speak to Dinas, who has the scepter of war, but oh my god, look at my twink's face with the mask moving. That's how the COVID pandemic looked. Finally, we get done this effing mission. We get knighted by the White Mantle, and Mox looks like he's like the most adult person here holding Stefan the fighter close. Well, me and my wolf get the old sword on the shoulders, and it looks like we didn't kill all the undead because during the celebration, while the allied mobs are cheering in the back, there are enemy mobs attacking and killing them, and nobody is doing anything. It broke the immersion a little. In the next mission, I opt to remove Mox from my team. While it did make it really easy, it was a cakewalk with our big boy. And now our next mission is Divinity Coast. Now we have to deliver the Eye of Janthier to Loamhurst, which honestly, I'm just gonna say that the guys rejecting human gods and believing in a floating evil eye really can't be these guys. Are we the baddies? We're the baddies, right? Well, we get up to the top of this hill and drink from the magic fountain, and we died. Because it was a cult and we drank the Kool-Aid. Anyway, we talked to Hablion, and who the fuck puts a giant bush in front of the walkway? Anyway, Hablion says, I've got my eye on you. Now we have to go around purifying the people of the town to see if they have magical abilities. We're definitely the baddies. This is not good. This actually becomes hilarious because it knocks people on their asses when they get checked out by the all-seeing triangle eye. Ooh, easy, Captain. I'm gonna disappear, do we? Anyway, I run through this swamp, re-unaliving all the dead and gathering up all the magical powers in my wake, because we definitely are not going to be the bad people, are we? Surely we won't be the bad people, right? Well, I make it to Loamhurst with my special people power, and the Eye of Janthier shines its goodness rays onto us, and now apparently we can take them on a caravan. This is not going to end out well. Well, before we get 5 steps out there, there's a bunch of soldiers that they're really not hiding. They're just standing there by the side. Your dummies couldn't even notice them.
You're all stupid. See, they're gonna be looking for army guys.
And they burst from the bushes and kill all the guards of the caravan. The Shining Blade are here to help, which actually, you know what? I believe these are the good guys. Sidra, the leader, escorts them and says, your pain is almost over. And now we're going to the jungle. Now, I won't say that I hate Maguuma, but I will say I f***ing hate Maguuma. This place literally sucks ass. These little scarabs hit like a truck. Spiders poison us from every group. Wind riders, which are somehow just flying brains with psychic powers, literally this place is the bane of my existence. We make it to the next mission, the Wilds, which has us trying to save the Chosen. If you remember, we're just kidnapped like the last donut at a police festival. Well, we have a small escort of mantled knights with us, but they all died in the first group of enemies. Like, it's not even close. They died to scarabs. Good gracious, guys. Like, you deserve death. Well, we have to figure out how the Shining Blade traverses the jungle, and we find out that they're just using seeds to basically create massive and disgusting sounded bridges from one point to another. Listen to this again. God, that's like unsettling, man. We kill about as many horse people as the fall of the Mongolian Empire.
Oh, hello, Mongolian.
And then the spiders. God, I hate the spiders. Skinny legs, the chittering noises. I don't like it. I don't want it anymore. No more. No. We finally get to a clearing and we see that, oh, hey, look, all the Chosen have been cocooned by spiders. Don't worry, they're all fine, just sleeping. Then this big spindly spider creeps down and rushes off to one of the moving survivors. No, I'm done with this. I hate this. Good luck. This is where the story ends.
Kill it! Kill it with fire!
I don't want to dig any further. Apparently my prayers were answered and the spider just disappears out of existence. And in walks a Shining Blade soldier who shows up, kills the spider, and then he dies. And then out walks this absolute baddie. Oh my God, look at the back tattoos. Anyway, walks in and says that we are the bad people if we don't help, which is a little ironic, is you guys literally stole all of these chosen people and led them to a spider's nest. That can't be pinned on me, lady. That's 100% you. Well, we get a cutscene as we are about to kill this lady and all of her soldiers surround us. Listen to my guy's speech.
What are you going to do to us?
What are you gonna do to us, step bro? Like, I mean, it was just weak, man. Seriously, muscle mommy, what are you gonna do to us? Anyway, she says, hey, the white mantle are asshats, which duh, we know. And then she sends us off to Bloodstone Fen, and yeah, that's all coming together. That adds up. Now we have to go and talk to Scout Ryder, and he will 100% take us to the Bloodstone. And get ready, because this mission is nothing but torture. Not only do we have to go through more of the jungle, we have to figure out what the mantle is doing with the Chosen by traversing this godforsaken place and looking for more seeds. Now, I could be just complaining a little bit, but holy crap, the mobs hit here super damn hard, and I realize that I'm 2 levels behind where I should be. I should be level 15 along with the group, but I have like done 0 quests outside of the actual missions. Maybe there's some merit in questing like the RPG gods intended. Remember, we're doing this for the sword. So we keep growing these massive, veiny bridges.
Daddy, chill.
As we traverse the jungle, and we finally find Scout Ryder, and we can see the Bloodstone in the distance. Bruh, Ryder, who's supposed to be our guide, our buddy, our champ, basically says, hey, my group was killed and I've lost all the will to live. Motherfucker, I did not just go and kill every carnivorous plant in this godforsaken jungle for you to just turn around and say, I'm giving up. Dude, what the After a few cool and calm moments screaming into my therapy pillow, we get this cutscene where Justicar Hablion, and he's literally glowing, so that means he gets to be unalived. Oh boy, in pure Transformers fashion, and he does a spin to win and beheads all the Chosen. Like, he gets a power up from this. And then of course he takes a moment to somehow come over and find us below. Like, you weren't even in line of sight and he somehow found us. Well, he talks to us all sultry like it's an older game, but ASMR is a thing here. And much like everything else, Hablion dies very easily. You didn't bring heals, and your healing signet spam can just be interrupted. It's really vulnerable, huh? Well, we get the dub and another cutscene showing us the white mantle that's basically saying, hey, they killed our friends. Like, but how did you get that message that quickly? They ain't got Timey's listening tracker. I mean, like, that doesn't make a damn bit of sense. All right, so this last effing mission, I hate it. I hate this jungle. I hate this place. And I hate all of it. I preface this. We have to go through the rest of this jungle, and everything here is ranged. They all deal poison damage, and they're all 5 levels higher than me. I get to Ventari's Refuge, which honestly, I see why the Sylvari are the way that they are, but basically he's a pacifist. Everything is fair, equal, and right. Like, dude, you have evil soldiers that are killing your people that you could easily trample, and you're just like playing the Gandhi card now? God, these British bitches ain't gonna care that you aren't fighting. Anyway, well, after killing a ton of spiders and leaving Alessia's cold dead corpse behind, we get to the next mission. And I say, F this mission. I hate it. It's terrible. I don't want any more. Good gracious, this place is terrible and I want out of this hell. This almost made me quit. We have to get to the Henge, which is a Guild Wars 2 PvP reference in my mind. That's just me. For us to do what we have to do, we have to attune to the portal before the white mantle does. All right, pretty straightforward. Remember how I hated spiders? Well, now there are spiders, wind riders, and trolls that are ridiculously loud, screaming in my ear. It's like those weird goats. We kill some white mantle guarding this druid seed. We have to use the seeds to swap the portals. in our favor. Okay, so no problem. This guy here gives us a quest to assassinate one of the leaders. And at first I'm like, all right, that isn't an issue. We'll just attune and go and do our thing, right? Sure, everything should be fine. This leads off with one of the most frustrating ends to the end of a mission. And it's not even the full end. It's a pain in the ass. I hated it. I hate this. So we have to turn all 3 of these beacons blue to attune to the portal. Every time we turn on a portal, the runner just sprints to go and get another stone and turns it back to the white mantle. Fairly straightforward. Okay. Well, if you distract his guards, he will just bring a whole nother contingent. A whole effing contingent. Well, he's running these back and forth so damn fast, and while I was just trying to fight the first group, I didn't even kill the first group, and he runs right by everyone else and goes and caps the third one.
Mission failed. We'll get them next time.
I lose this in approximately 3 minutes, less. And guess what? That's instant death for everyone. Everyone fails the mission because this guy is the white mantle version of Usain Bolt. How can you run that fast in full plate armor? That don't make no damn sense. So I read up on this mission because I'm not wasting another 30 minutes of my life. And apparently we have to slowly wean off his guards and keep back capping until there's no one left. Oh, by the way, you can't drop the thorn crystal or it'll shatter. I hate this place. I hate this jungle. I hate this mission. Ugh. This turns into a full 30-minute endeavor where I am trying to keep my allies alive, running the crystals back and forth, also while having my henchmen kill the groups of soldiers to eventually wean them off. Apparently, this is so much easier if you have a group of real friends. Real friends. Now begins a complete dance back and forth to having my guys pick off enemies while I have to run back and forth with the crystal. Oh, and Alessia dies again. Finally, we get to the last abbot who's running the crystals and we kill him. Good gracious. And then this mission isn't even over. It's not even still over. We have to get teleported to this portal and then we have to go and kill a henge garden. Like, fuck me, I should have brought the robot. Jesus. Luckily, this part was fairly easy because he's a ranger type, so no harm, no stress. But oh my God, I almost quit this game because of this damn mission. Well, the Shining Blade says it's a safe place for us to make a home. Now we're going to attack the white mantle from. A voice of, I don't know, some creepy witch. I was so angry at this point. I just kind of like let it run. I walked away from the computer and it says a new chapter is starting. Well, to hell with this damn game. If you missed the first episode, you can click this, you punk.